So Beebs and I are starting to set up the front porch for Christmas, and little guy is having to move the pumpkins out of the way because I cannot lift them.
Yeah. It's heavier. It's like, well, my mom would usually be able to do this, but she's...
Yeah, we're not going to have the full setup this year because Mommy is limited, but BB is here to help. You okay?
Yes.
Are you sure? Mommy will get it up the stairs, okay? Oh my goodness, BB.
I think I'm done.
You need a break?
Oh no, I can't.
Are you sure? Okay. Remember, grab it a little bit lower so you have more leverage so you don't have to lift it as high. Oh, Beebs. My little trooper. Careful. All right, we're getting too close to the front. Mommy's gonna... It was a team effort, but we got the sled up on the porch.
Yes, we did.
All right, Beebs. So typically we have the other little tree that's a little bit bigger than this that goes in that corner. And this I got last year and put down there. Yes. But I was thinking maybe having something bigger down there, like making something out of the garland to make it look like that's a bush in that planter there. And either putting that tree down there next to it or having that tree up here, like on the other side of the sled, maybe.
Yeah, I think that would be...
Like if we did this tree, this little tree here this year.
Yeah, that looks good.
It does kind of look good. And then the bigger one there.
And then...
Because we have the lantern goes there in front of that.
Yeah, this
so
has always been cheaper, you know?
Yeah.
I
just have to, I switch it to fairy lights for Christmas instead of the candles. You can't lift it by the handle, honey. The one screw is missing. Sorry.
Well,
no, you can't pick it up by the handle. Okay. You have to do it like that. Okay.
Yeah, that actually looks good.
And then we usually
that
put
looks better.
This.
I'll put that there.
This goes here.
Does that look good?
Do we like that?
A little more back. Because you know how the...
Yeah.
Because this was too close to that.
Yeah. You are absolutely right. And we can always even move that someplace else if we're having that there. Remember, we can't block the door, though, when you open it.
You would, like, put it here.
Yeah.
A little more spread out. And maybe this one, like, a little over here so you can see the slab. Like that.
You want to put the top hat up on the thing here? I'll move my Diet Coke. Oh, that rock's in there so it doesn't blow away. Leave it in there. You put it up on there? Just put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the rock wasn't too heavy.
So there's our little snowman top hat. All right, so we're not gonna be able to put the garland up tonight, but the other tree, I'm gonna have to have Papa come and carry that one upstairs because it's heavier than the sled. But I like that little tree there, and then we'll do something different for that corner this year.
Because like the tree needs some more space here because the bottom is the logistic of it. Well,
We'll figure it out. We'll fuss with it once we get everything going.
Yeah, and
this is a good start.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I'm sitting in my car next to Christmas tree. So I rarely go into Walmart since the pandemic. Like, curbside pickup is my jam, and that is it. I go in there very rarely. I had a CT scan done on my lungs today at the hospital. Just to make sure that nothing extra scary beyond the COVID making my asthma go crazy is there, because they feel like my asthma should be calming down with the medications by now, and it's not. So they just want to make sure. So that's that. But I couldn't eat anything. I can only drink water before the scan. So I went to go get breakfast burritos, and I'm about to go treat myself at Starbucks. But I had done a Walmart pickup order at the other Walmart across town, and because our Walmart was sold out of the thing I needed, and this Walmart said they had it. And this morning I got an email saying that it was sold out, but the website still said they had it. And with the Christmas stuff, this has happened to me before with Walmart, where they have a ton of it, but it's a mess in the Christmas section, so they just won't shop it. So I was like, you know what? To my scan, I'll just go over to the Christmas section. I'll grab it quick. Well, they actually were sold out of it, but I got the another one that was just like it, so it worked out. But while I was in there in the Christmas section, they had signs on all of their display Christmas trees with massive discounts on them, saying they were for sale, just the associate. And the guy walked by and I said, can we take these? And he's like, yeah, have fun, tell your friends. Telling my friends. So I got a 6-foot unlit tree for $11. And I got another little tree that was originally like $35 that has all kinds of like frost and berries and pine cones and stuff in it for $17. Which I was just looking for like sprigs and stuff to put in this pot that I have in the front that my grandma puts flowers in the summer, that I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money on because it was sort of an afterthought, but anything that was big enough size to make it look good was going to be a lot of money. And the little stuff, again, spending money on something that was going to look good. I've been going back and forth, but I was looking while I was in there for sprigs, and this thing will be perfect to put in there in that pot. It's exactly what I'm looking for, and it's already pre-lit, and all I'll have to do, and it's not heavy, so all I have to do is stick it in and plug it in, and that'll be super simple. And this guy is gonna go in Steven's room at his dad's house. The Mario tree that I talked about in the other video of the trees that I'm making. I don't know what I'm thinking, trying to do projects right now. I want to because I'm sitting at home bored, and I have too many projects since these projects are taking me so long to do. This was 11 bucks, why not? And I still am gonna make another tree out of the stuff that I have, maybe for next year. Maybe I won't do it, but that way I'm not pressed for time and Bebe can get a tree in his room and actually enjoy it. So I'm gonna use this guy to make my Mario tree. So I still have to make the base and the star, and for that, but that'll be another video. See, this is what I was looking for. And yes, I am a target and I need nothing, but I had a lot of anxiety today about that scan, and this is how I release my anxiety. Looking at things I don't need. I'm actually glad I didn't come here first because this was what I was looking for. That's each. Ended up spending more. I don't know what it is about getting Starbucks at Target, but cheers. So I'm still not used to filming like out in public and stuff. So I kept trying to pretend like I was on my phone filming things in there and probably not talking louder, not enough. But I was having some anxiety this morning and yesterday, and pre-pandemic, walking around Target or Michael's was my calming alone time. So even though walking right now isn't the best thing for me, and I don't want to waste all my energy because now that scan's over and the anxiety's gone, I'm feeling a little bit up to trying to do some stuff today. So I don't want to blow my energy, but just gave me a little bit of calm time outside of the house and my Starbucks, and gonna go home and maybe get one thing done before I lay down. I'm back at it. So here is that Walmart find. Put it in our big pot I plant. I want to bury it down a little bit deeper into the dirt there so it's a little more stable, but it looks pretty good right there. A lot bigger than the other one that we had there this year. What do you think, babes?
I like it a lot.
You like it a lot? Yeah.
This is a 4
That was a steal and a half, and perfect for there rather than all of the sprigs and stuff I was thinking of. I'd have spent way more, put a lot more effort into it.
Yeah,
so that was perfect.
Yeah, it was supposed to be $35.
Yeah, it was supposed to be $35, and I got it for 50% off because it was the display.
So
pretty nice. First garland up successfully. Oh man. Who would have thought just flipping garland standing up would Give me this out of breath. Alright, so here's where we are so far. Grandma got the big wreath up today and I just got it plugged in. Normally there's gonna be one of these garlands up over there. So then I'll have the wire attach into the garland and then it go down so you don't really see it. But just to get it lit for now, I plugged it. There will also be garland up over the door, which I will show you in a minute once the garland covers our address. But the little tree is hooked in and then the garland will hook to that, which will hook to the other tree, which will then give us a wire to hook down to that tree. Well, it's not finished, but got the garland up there. And then that's where I can take the cord down to head up that tree. Okay, let's take it back a little. There's that. The garland will go up over the window frame. And that'll be lit up. I normally put garland and lights down all the way down here and on the bushes. So we'll see if that happens this year or not. Yeah.
And the orange and red blend together.
Yep. That's really beautiful across the clouds. So here you can see the lights. Alright, then we got the other little tree up thanks to Bebe carrying up 90% of the weight. The pot that it's in is just a little bit on the heavier side, but there we go with our two trees there and the garland up there. And then from that tree I'll be able to run the cord down to that one, but I can't breathe.
Yeah,
and little lights will go in that. The fairy lights will go in there.
This was as much as we could do.
So to be continued still, but at least the house looks pretty well good. My chest is on fire after that. The garland over the door. That was a little too much. It normally isn't hard. It only took a couple minutes. I probably shouldn't have done that. Everything else was just plugging in lights. Bebe carried the two trees out. And folded garland. That's not as clever. Oh, my chest hurts. I gotta lay down. Bebe and Grandma are having hot chocolate. And I'm gonna lay down. All right, so I let them kind of be tangled up in there. So they just kind of twinkle inside. Let's get back to the right setting. That slow on and off always tricks me. So then, since it's a long strand, I use it to fill in there. And then it goes up and around the rope and into there, and then we'll put the ribbon on that. Okay, so I got the lights and the lantern set up, and I'll just have to come out and switch on the timers for the battery ones. And I use an old light strand that doesn't work anymore as my extension cord here, because a regular extension cord won't plug in to these guys, and to put an extension cord across the porch anywhere here would cause a tripping hazard. So that's what I started doing last year to get lights down to there. Yep, so we got that little tree plugged in, and I got little fairy lights. And then we fixed in that lantern and little sprig there.
Yep, and we fixed that tree.
But we're gonna cap this video here because I just took a nap here on the porch. Just putting the fairy lights in, and that one cord was a lot. And I got
here and there.
A couple other sprigs up. We got those on there. Still have to put the garland up the top there, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that because the doorway garland was way too much for me to handle. So try that another day or get somebody to help me with that. It's such a shame. It's such a beautiful sunny, like unseasonably warm. I mean, it's not warm, it's like high 40s, but for December to try to get some work done outside, that's not bad. But I'm probably gonna have to get help to do the bushes and the banisters.
No, I got my second.
Adult help. Because the banisters aren't hard, but going up and down the stairs is hard, and the bushes actually are a little hard with stretching and stuff. So either they won't get done or I'll have to get some help, and then we'll finish it up with my grandpa's red ribbons once it's all up. Also, I need to put the garland on the swing. I put garland and lights on the swing, and then back some lights around that joy sign back there, but I mean, really, we've gotten more done than I thought that we would in some ways, even though it's taken a really long time, and I'm really tired and frustrated that it's making me this tired. But BB has helped me so much, and it's looking a lot like Christmas.